Friday! Fridays are interesting because I have watched all of your videos by this time, and I have a lot to respond to. Hopefully I remember it all. Fridays are also interesting because I am on the brink of a weekend. On weekends I usually have a swim meet, a flute lesson, or maybe I'm just hanging out with friends. Maybe I have an audition. The point is, on weekends, I usually have something to anticipate. So that's why Friday is also cool. So this morning I got a text message from my mom that had very exciting news. I made all-county. I worked really hard on my solo last year, and my mom's coworker has been helping me work on dynamics and a lot of the detailed stuff about music. Laura, I'm happy you are able to use YouTube now. Congratulations. Your video was edited very nicely, and I enjoyed the footage of campus, even if it was a little bouncy. I would love to see Kara playing Bottom. I read A Midsummer Night's Dream last summer, I think, so to be able to see people performing it would be really cool. So could you put it up next Monday, please? Miranda, Chinese interior decorators must have a very tough job. I also wish you luck on your Much Ado audition. I know you've worked hard for it, and I think you're pretty excited about it too, so break a leg. Kara, your video made me think a lot. I see what you're saying about people being nice instead of honest, and I think with the people we're closest to, it definitely makes a big difference. If we're not honest with them about certain things, it can hurt them in the long run. I've seen people say things to please the person they're saying them to. Does that make sense? We should also be careful about not being in your face about it, like, you didn't tie your shoes the right way. Do it again. But you made a good point. Thanks, Kara. Yes, I'm finally reading The Scarlet Letter by Nathaniel Hawthorne. He can be very pessimistic about things, but he says some things that I need to hear. In his book about a Puritan settlement, the settlers basically reject and point their fingers at a lady who has sinned. Oh, look, daughter, that's the woman you don't want to become when you're older. She's bad. While the Puritans had a good cause, they wanted to serve God in everything that they did. They set up their government that way. I don't really think they understood forgiveness. This Saturday is the last home meet of the swim season, dubbed the senior meet. And because I won't be swimming next year, I'll be going to the community college for my senior year. I'm going to be a senior for the meet. It's just a regular meet, but at the end of the event, the coaches talk about the seniors, and then they usually swim a relay. It's weird to think that once the state meet is over, I will have made my impression on everyone I know from the swim team, and I won't be going back. I'm growing up. This year was challenging in a lot of ways. The team got a new coach, and I swam events that I had never done before, and I didn't have very many friends, at least friends that were my age. I hang out with the little kids a lot. But it's also been a good year because I have been continually surprising myself with what I'm capable of doing. So next year will be very different, and I am unbelievably excited about it. I will be taking college courses, and I will be in a classroom. Hopefully I'll be taking electives that will help me shape my talents. Because I can't think of anything else better to talk about, I'm going to be a dork for a few minutes, so bear with me. I am so excited for High School Musical 3 to come out on DVD. I actually saw it in theaters, I think 2 days after it came out, and it was really good. I acknowledge the fact that it is a bit cheesy and a bit naive about some things, and high school definitely isn't like that most of the time. But I like High School Musical because it helps me see what your experiences can be in an innocent, positive way. The peppy song tunes and dance moves helps me like it too. I have suffered a lot for liking High School Musical. I get endlessly teased by my peers. Apparently I'm a little older than they generate these movies for, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with liking movies that are innocent. So if you're hanging out with me on February 17th, I'll probably make you watch that movie. Laura, I'll see you on Monday.